Cyclops reveals that as he tried to retreat to the mansion, he blasted Kierrok 12 times at full strength, and each time he thought he had slain the demon, Kierrok reformed, stronger than before, while Cyclops felt increasingly weaker.
You all look weaker.
Professor X observes.
As if our strength, our very life forces are somehow being leached away from us. By Kierrok, he is the key to this battle, and he may also be the key to our salvation. I must try to probe his mind before he is fully reformed.
Cyclops tries to deter him, but the warning comes too late. For already, Professor X's probe is deep inside the mind of Kierrok. Deep inside hell. Professor X is swept along like a wood chip in a flood as alien images barrage his mind. Images of Gaia. Images of the demiurge. Of Set. And then, worst of all, the archdemon of chaos, the creator and ruler of the flickering realm, the elder god himself, Chthon, and with him, hordes of demons. Professor X is snatched so deep within Kierrok's mind until for the briefest of moments he becomes Kierrok. And in that moment, Charles Xavier screams. He falls to the ground in mental anguish. Storm pulls his unconscious body to safety, away from the battle. Suddenly the doors to the armory bursts open. Firing a machine gun, the X-Men's new housekeeper stands between Storm, Xavier, and the Demon Lord. But the barrage of bullets have no effect, and Kierrok strikes. Thankfully for Moira, Banshee scoops her out of harm's way, just in time.
Moira! Help Storm with Xavier!
Cyclops!
Storm shouts.
The professor is coming around.
Barely audible, Charles murmurs that what he saw, no man should ever see.
Lord in heaven, my mind. Wind Rider.
Xavier weakly asks himself aloud.
Unleash the Wind Rider? Cyclops. Field report. Stat.
Not well, sir.
Cyclops reluctantly replies.
Nothing we do has any effect on Kierrok.
We cannot defeat Kierrok fighting hand to hand.
Professor X stammers.
We must destroy him at the source. Wind Rider.
He asks himself again.
Storm, were you not called Wind Rider in Africa?
Yes, it is true.
The Cairn Storm.
Professor X pleads.
You must seal the Cairn. A Wind Rider is the only one that you are the only one that can. Go, Wind Rider.
He orders.
I will direct you.
Without a second thought, Storm summons a gust of wind and soars out of the destroyed wall and into the night sky.
Let me be your eyes.
She can hear Xavier say in her mind.
The night wind was a welcome caress on my bare skin as I soared up and away into the midnight sky. I felt free now. Of houses, walls, people, of the cages mankind builds to lock himself into. Free and happy and alive, even if only for the moment. Having shared Cyclops' memories with me, I quickly located the cairn, at the very edge of Xavier's grounds. There's the cairn the professor spoke of.
Storm thinks to herself.
And he was right. There is evil here. Ancient, monstrous evil. An evil that hungers for prey. Unless I destroy it utterly, my friends are doomed. It will be a pleasure.
Suddenly she screams with pain. There is no warning, only a lash of blinding agony down Storm's back, as the Ngeri demon's phantom spear strikes through her.
Gods! Cold! I'm actually cold!
She agonizes. Storm has not felt the bitter bite of cold since she was 12. The pain is excruciating. Storm looks below. All around, smaller Ngeri demons are now flying up from the destroyed Cairn, surrounding her.
I cannot let these monsters hit me again.
Storm says, regaining control of her winds.
Never felt such agony. Should they strike me again, I will be dead.
She attempts to strike one of the demons.
What are they?
Storm wonders aloud.
Just things of smoke and light.
She taunts.
Demon spawn then. Creations, the Cairn itself. No matter.
She says, summoning lightning into herself.
You will find Storm no easy prey.
Lightning unleashes from her body, incinerating the surrounding demons. With his child busy still battling the X-Men, the elder god himself, Chthon, retaliates from the flickering realm, and rapid, arcane energy flashes from the Cairn itself, blasting Storm into unconsciousness. The Ngeri demons grab hold of the stricken body of the Wind Rider.
My mind, fuzzy. Nothing fits together. I cannot concentrate.
In profound pain, Storm realizes what is happening.
Goddess! No! The demons are trying to pull me into the Cairn, into the darkness!
Her claustrophobia sets in.
I am being pulled in. No matter how hard I try, I cannot break free. But I must.
Cadres of demons accost her, snatch her, hold on to her body. Images begin forming in Ororo's distraught mind. Images of the past. Memories of an old place. Cairo, Egypt. Her royal mother holding her small 5-year-old hand. Young Princess Ororo is happy. Memories of darkness, of pain, of both body and soul. Memories of the sight of her dead mother. Memories of screaming and sobbing till her throat is raw. Memories of unanswered prayers. Memories of closing her eyes and begging for death, just to be with her beloved mother again. She opens her eyes, only to find herself yet again surrounded by pitch black darkness.
No! They have pulled me in! No! I am a child of the sky, the walker of the clouds, goddess of the storms. I must be free, and by the bright lady, I shall be free!
It is as if the sun itself had momentarily touched the earth, fueled in part by Storm's claustrophobic fear of being buried alive, in part by a terror born of subconscious racial memories of the Ngarai, and in part by simply invoking the name of the bright lady. Raw, ethereal energies explode from her, obliterating all the Ngarai demons present, shattering the calm, the bright lady's lingering ancient cage, slamming the door to this realm shut for the Ngarai forever. And in that same instant, 30 miles away, Kierrok simply ceases to exist. Shaken to her soul by her narrow escape, Storm soars wearily home.
Professor,
Storm shouts in her mind.
the Cairn has been destroyed.
And so has Kierrok.
Xavier responds telepathically.
Amaku.
Storm says with relief.
Professor, are you certain that destroying the Cairn was enough?
Yes, Storm. Through the Cairn was the demon's mystic prison. I believe it was also their sole re-entry point to this realm. By destroying the Cairn, I think you have forever sealed this gateway between their dimension and Earth.
I remember, as I landed at the mansion, that I did not share the Professor's confidence in our victory. While I was in the Cairn, ancient memories flooded my mind. Whatever Kierrok and his kind were, they once ruled our world, and they very much want to rule it again. We have not seen the last of Kierrok or his Ngari kindred, and I pray that when they return like today, the bright lady will be there.
Three hours after it rises over Westchester, New York, the morning sun lifts high over the Diablo mountain range, over land that's hell on earth for most. Yet to former part-time X-Men, survivors of Krakoa, and current doctoral candidates Alex Summers and Lorna Dane, it is a kind of paradise. For the past 7 months of their retirement from the X-Men, Alex and Lorna have been here, secluded for miles in the jaded yet quiet Diablo range. A sort of peace in comparison to their old lives at Xavier's. Like every morning, Alex kisses Lorna goodbye for the day and goes off to do his work in the desert. Seeing him recede over the horizon, Lorna happily goes back into the house. Suddenly, there is a knock at the door. Lorna opens the door, only to see a familiar face.
What, you? Oh, Scott, why do you have that old thing on?
She laughs nervously. There is no answer.
What a surprise this is.
Lorna continues.
You just missed your brother Alex. He's gonna be so happy to see you. He should be back alive.
Lorna is blasted into unconsciousness. Not far away, Alex hears Lorna's terrified scream. He rushes back into the house, shouting to Lorna if she is okay. When he enters, he finds Lorna perfectly calm, putting a purple, rather outlandish, alien-looking costume on a hanger.
There's no need to shout, Alex Summers. I am well.
She nonchalantly tells him.
I can see that. What gives, Lorna? I ran all the way from Upper Canyon. And what's with the new costume?
Lorna retorts that the costume is hers, as the power is hers.
The power death of Polaris!
Polaris extends her hand towards him.
Lorna, no!
Polaris blasts him into unconsciousness.
You did not kill him, my Polaris.
The intruder joins her.
Good,
he says. Moments later, in a secret location, the spy checks in with his Imperial master.
These Terrans are the most capable beings on this wretched, disgusting planet. They're practically family to him, my Emperor. The youth will not fail when we seek our prime objective. The death of Charles Xavier.